Be ready to inconvenience yourself for the desired change. So this glory brings about so many emotions within me. When dealing with this glory for myself, I have to be very careful not to allow condemnation to get in my heart. However, let the conviction of God be revealed within my heart. And then I do ask God for a desire to choose towards his conviction. But see, that's the challenge of life that us as humans, we are constantly struggling with every single day within every single decision. Especially if we're seeking after Christ. I mean, we just want to be better. We just want to be more loving, more peaceful, more kind, more joyful. Yet, we have habits and behaviors embedded in us. Some for our entire lifetime. Some from many years. Some from just a few years. However, it's been embedded into the way we show up and do things. Now, as you walk with Christ, your desires change. You begin to want things that are more Christ-like. This just naturally happens. However, in the process, you're still fighting against sin. Basically, there's no other way to put it. It's a constant fight to choose righteousness over sin. And Christ, he died so that we are righteous. We can have access to everything that God gave us. But we must also remember and never forget that our life is a result of our choices. And see, God is driving the car. However, he is constantly presenting the roadmap to us. He is constantly presenting choices to us. And as we seek more of him, we want more of his things. However, more of his things don't always align up with those behaviors and those patterns that we've chosen for many years. And so we want better. We want to set goals. We want to do better. But that requires us to inconvenience ourselves and do things that we don't want to do, or not do things that we want to do. And that is tough. And I chose conviction because I want to be better. However, condemnation comes up a lot, and I'll get frustrated that maybe I'm not always choosing better, or I'll get frustrated that I know better, yet my life is showing me I'm not choosing better. However, in choosing conviction, in choosing Jesus's way, I assume grace. I assume that he loves me. I assume that he's merciful. And I assume that he's stepping with me and he won't fail me. And because he's anointed me, it'll still come forth in the midst of not always choosing right. However, I know I desire to see more and be more. I want to be more healthier. I want to choose better choices. I want to be more consistent. I want to be more disciplined. There's so many things I want to be better at. But that causes me to inconvenience myself and do things I don't want to do. And asking God to help me to be more consistent, he gave me the glory. It wasn't until months into the glory, a sister of mine told me, well, sis, looks like you're doing better at consistency. And I was amazed, like, wow, God, I am getting better. So make sure that you're slowing down to take time and evaluate. You are making progress. Maybe you're not where you want to go, but you are definitely farther than where you come from. And see, that is so important that, yes, we choose the conviction because we want to be better. However, if we choose to fall short, or if we don't always heed to God's voice, still accept grace, mercy, and love, and show up with your head up because he loves you. And all things will work together for your good. But that doesn't mean that the mess may get really messy because you keep choosing. See, we don't like to take accountability and responsibility for our choice in this thing. But what I do know is that we are journeying, we are on a mission, and we want to be better. And so that's why we're here. We are encouraging one another. We are reminding one another what is possible. Yet, when we fall short, just a reminder, it's okay. But then also another reminder to get back up and try again. Be willing and ready to inconvenience yourself for the desired change. I don't know about you, but I want to elevate. I don't know about you, but there's things about my behavior. There's things about the way I show up in the world that I want to be better. And so I must be prepared to inconvenience myself. And the same goes for you. But I love you. And God, he loves you so much more.